You see the rosters on the screen. Dry Knits still up top there.
And for hashtag RU, man,
leading the chart.
8 players, not 10.
Yep.
They're going with a very lean roster this season.
First battle is going to take place on Mines, our map of the day. What do we have for tanks?
For tanks, it is amazing. 4 5100s at 1390. Team France versus all T32s. Hammer time. Pandering to you, Clutch.
That's right. The hammer will fall, and hashtag RU is the nail. So much freedom being spread across the battlefield here with these T32s. I'm almost tearing up by seeing a sight such as this.
You know, I'm really thinking hammer time, being the hammer. Hashtag RU should be the sickle.
Oh, man. 10 out of 10, Randall. Well done.
Thank you.
Master Putin would be proud. Takes a shot to the side for 202. Valera. Another hit for 229, less than half health. These T-32s have not taken any damage to the front for these three. Liebestad, Overlord, and Photo Finish. The other ones that have taken is NYPD and Son of Hail.
Drynitz is dead, and NYP is dead. T-32s, man, they may have no cons, but, I mean, the pros of these 5100s outweigh the pros of these T-32s
Not if they
right
have
now.
to start reloading, which is going to be soon.
Soon.
Angry Granny falls to Photo Finish.
But can they do it in time? Can they finish the job?
Yes, they can. Master Putin's on the run. He's on the run. He's out of shells.
I believe.
And a shot fired in a huge bounce. Trying to get behind on Photo Finish. Nitz takes out Tono. Liebestad destroys Valera. Overlord Prime takes out Master Putin. Game is rigged. On the run. Nitz takes out Kazo.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Maybe
Both
the T-32s could do it.
Yes.
But Godzilla mode is still at full health.
Yes, they can do it. Photo Finish. Trying to line up a shot around the corner. Liebestad's going to get on top of the mines. And he sees Godzilla mode. Shot for 224. Godzilla mode for 217 returns fire. Travers getting around. He could fall, but Son of Hail trying to stop Godzilla mode. Godzilla mode gets behind.
Sick jukes.
Oh, is that all 6 shots? No.
Oh,
Son of Hail trying to block.
one more.
He gets it, but Godzilla mode's going to be out of shells. Son of Hail's going to be on the chase. Does 165 damage to the 1390.
T1 OP. Please nerf.
Well, the tier 8 has to make a decision. Go for the flag cap with his other tier 8 friend, or chase the 1390. Smarter decision is make the 1390 come to him.
This is a smart move. And he's spotted. And it does element of surprise, whatever, all gone. Godzilla mode, got spotted. Son of Hail chasing him down. I cannot believe a 1390 is running away from T1s right now.
Hey, you got to stay alive.
Fair enough. It's just I never thought I would see that situation in which the 1390 was like, I can't handle this right now. This isn't something I can deal with.
Overlord Prime is turning in a circle. Godzilla mode takes down Son of Hail. He takes a shot, and he also takes down Nitz. Photo Finish, tries to line it up.
He lost his driver, though. Godzilla mode has no driver. How can you expect to go in a 1390 without a driver?
Somebody else takes the wheel. Your radio operator. Disappears from the map. Photo Finish, trying to line up a shot. 39 seconds.
Photo Finish is spotted. Godzilla mode, still being a ninja. Does he not know Overlord Prime is on that cap? He can stop it.
24 seconds left on the flag cap.
Photo spotted again.
Godzilla's so far north. Well done, staying out of range from Photo Finish.
In order to stop cap, he's going to have to get incredibly close, though. He fires, does not connect. Fires again, and he goes dark. Return fires into dirt.
They don't spot him. They can't see him.
They can't see him?
Oh, now they do. They see where the tree went down. Yeah, they didn't spot him. But it doesn't matter. Base is captured. And Hammer Time takes battle number 1 on mines. I'll say it again. T-32, no cons.
And Hammer Time. Right now the better team. I'm just saying. Hammer Time.
All right. Well, I was able to talk to Young Money Cash Money. He convened with the rest of his team. He got back to me. And they were able to say, you know, I asked them, what do they prefer? Do they prefer the old-time shootout that we had in the previous season or the assault mode that we have now? They said they prefer assault. I also asked them, when it came to their rosters, they opened it up for all players, and then they limited it to just Russian players. And I asked them why. And he says, first, we were experiencing lack of good Russian-speaking players on the North American server and decided to open up our roster for everybody. However, a couple days after, we found 2 players from Russia, from the Russia server, and they decided to stick to the idea of the Russian-speaking team. That's why they wanted to limit it to Russians, because communication, it's 9/10 of the game, man. It really is.
And I've only heard good things about these 2 players.
Yeah.
That this is going to be a very skilled #RU. Although I think they're going to probably keep most of the structure. Apparently, it's just going to be...
They had to say goodbye to 2 players, Rill and Parallel.
And Rill's gone to another team in the Gold League, I think.
I have not seen his name on another roster.
I'll have to go check
we'll have
that
to check.
for you.
We'll have to verify. Just write that down, Rill. And what this battle means to them, again, it's still a skirmish, but if they were to face Hammer Time, it's a big match because they're still haunted by what happened at the shootout. And they said, we think that facing Hammer Time during tournament session will show which team is better. Now, they're not considering this game as revenge. It's more of a fun game. But overall, you still look at skills, tactics, and executions, even if it's for fun. They can measure out like, hey, we beat you in the skirmish, we can beat you again when it's serious.
It's a good little boost to your confidence to win here today. But the thing is, it's not so conclusive, as you can see by the way these guys have been playing. They're just experimenting around, trying to prove that they can execute on some strat, like maybe, I don't know, throw back to the bag of kittens strat that we saw, or bringing all British tanks or all French tanks. I mean, it's just a fun thing to see. And you can tell when they actually bring the lineups, everyone's kind of not doing silly stuff to do silly stuff. They're just kind of taking these lineups and saying, what can we do with them?
They're taking the tank, even though it may be something completely different, but trying to use all of its strengths to go for the win.
Yeah.
90% of the time. 90% of the time. Next battle is going to take place on Ensk. What do we have for tanks?
For tanks, I'm looking at 4 AMX 5100s and an IS-3 for the side of #RU. On the other side, Hammer Time has brought 5 Tigers and an FB304.
Wow.
Yeah, kitten strat. Wow, that was surprisingly good, Clutch.
Thanks.
All right, so
I want Doge Squad to make a sound clip for that as well.
just you going.
Yeah, that'd be good. If you guys have not heard, Doge Squad, who unfortunately could not join us in the Gold League because they lost in the qualifiers, they made some soundboards of Brewkill and I, and we want to continue to thank them because we find it so fun to listen to.
Yeah, we just find it in music, especially just when you yell no cons.
Yeah, it's true.
It's great.
Wish I had that to play last time.
You wish you had that to play all the time.
I know. It should be my ringtone. All right. Lieberstadt, Photo Finish, Overlord Prime, Nits, and NYPD are crossing over to the east. And it looks like the team in red, the team that represents the red, #RU, is pushing down.
Yeah, they know where the Tigers are going. They know where the kiddies go to play.
Oh gosh. Tano, no quarter there. Drynitz has fallen. All the T1s down. Now it's a minute into the game. Nits, Overlord Prime are to lead the charge in the front. Nits takes a hit for 248.
And Artie is just streaming in. Zazzy actually firing out at Putin. They have to remember Artie cover is a thing, and it exists again. It's been a long time since the Gold League has seen Artie.
Oh, who's this coming from behind? Oh, that Artie shot. That arc. Godzilla from the left. He tried to move in to get behind, but he's going to fall back. Overlord Prime, though, is going to suffer because of it. And they get the kill to the front.
Now Photo Finish.
Go ahead.
Photo Finish goes on peaks on out. Liebestad as well. No real focus from Hammer Time. 5100's going to have an easy time at this. They're able to split apart different members of Hammer Time. And even though there's 1,500 hit points on every single tank, they're going to take him down without too many problems.
Photo stays alive. NYPD falls. Oh, double shots. Photo still lives. Zazie with the tank destroyer type fire coming out of the Artie against Master Putin. Oh, he needs another shot here. He's not going to be reloaded in time, I don't think. Oh, he is.
Misses, though.
And he's on fire. Not good. Not good. Not good. He falls. Kazo got that kill.
Artie, yeah.
All right. #RU. Putting some points on the board here. They take down Lieberstadt.
They may eventually take down Lieberstadt.
Game is Rick takes another shot from him.
Someday.
Wow, another miss.
Guys, are you gonna... Oh, they're playing with their food.
Yeah, just like a kid. #RU puts a point on the board on Ensk. Artie, let's check out what he was able to do there in the scoreboard.
Did he make any hits?
One at least. Trying to find him. The FV304, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 for 7. Well, actually, no.
143 damage.
Splash damage was 3. Not
What?
full penetrations.
What? Let me watch. I gotta check this out. Okay. Splash damage. Where's that? I'm missing out on it.
Under direct hits, splash damage.
Splash. Oh,
Yes.
3 splash.
Yes.
The rest of the 143, though. I mean, 140 of it was direct hits.
Hey, it's the same amount a T1 can do.
Yeah. If you really look at it, a T1 can perform to that.
You look at the numbers, you look at the calculations.
A T1 can do more than
All
that.
right, well, it's nice to see Artie being brought back here from Hammer Time. And the Tiger 1 lineup. Well, looking at hashtag RU, 5100s, rock and face. 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 6 out of 6, 6 out of 6 on the IS3. Angry Granny 4 for 5.
Could you say 6 a few more times?
6 out of 6.
Thank you.
There you go. So that's why you don't bring Artie anymore. Well, at least that low of Artie.
I don't think Artie is the real problem here, Clutch. I think it might have something to do maybe
With a lot of the
with the
Tigers?
Tigers. Yeah.
Okay. All
A
right.
little bit. Just
All
a little bit. I mean, it's got hit points, and hit points is something that counts, but
It is. Hit points are really important.
it's not that big a deal.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I remember in, was it season 1? Season 1.
Yeah.
Team Bison coming out of the Cazadores.
Oh,
On mines.
Yeah.
Loved it.
They were stuck in like the old ways, as it were, because Artie got nerfed, right?
Yeah.
Artie got changed, and it was brought into balance for regular pub play. So everyone hitting battle every day would get a little bit more balanced Artie. It was a little bit weaker, not quite as potent. You didn't have to sit there and wait to get one-shotted all the time. Now you only get one-shotted sometimes. So that was Artie. Then Cazadores decided, well, Artie's still pretty good, because the Bison is still pretty good against tier 8s.
Yeah.
It's
it would
just
still
that-
penetrate, especially those shots that hit those weaker points on top, man. It would do a lot of damage.
The thing was, it wasn't 2 points anymore. It was 3 points.
Yeah. That changed everything.
Absolutely everything.
No T50-2 anymore, because tank's no longer there.
Don't remind me.
I have to. It's history. You have to look at the past in order to prepare for the future.
I can't handle this. T52, I'm going to miss you.
I know.
I always miss you, T52.
T50-2 no longer exists, hashtag. All right. That was mean.
Why would you do that?
Battle number 3 is going to take place on Cliff. The countdown is about 23 seconds. What do we have for tanks, Randall?
For tanks, we have 1390. 4 Comets. Chaffee.
A Chaffee. I love the Chaffee.
Of hashtag RU.
All right.
And very easily, 5 T69s for Hammer Time.
Man, all America from Hammer Time here.
That's right.
Here we go. We're following the side of Hammer Time in the blue team, Liebestad. He's going to cruise on down, following Son of Hail in the front in the T1.
In the meantime, the DPM squad from hashtag RU going to be heading east. While Godzilla mode, not a part of the DPM squad, a part of the other solo unit.
Squad out in front.
I think it's called an element. Is that it?
An element?
An element. It's just like less than anything else, like an element.
Depends.
Okay.
But we'll go with that.
Sweet.
Liebestad gets close to the front, up to the rocks, using his cover. Scouting happens against Valera. Takes a shot on the run and misses.
Plenty of hits going out. Little bits of damage, sorry. Just little bits of damage on the Liebestad. These tanks don't exactly hit hard. It's just they hit a lot.
Yep.
And that's going to be what hashtag RU is going for with this battle. Photo finish getting messed up very slowly, but he is getting messed up.
Oh, they're going to keep pushing here. The T69s are now going for the surround. Photo finish down 857. Dryness takes down Angry Granny. Master Putin was able to avoid some shots, but now he's getting completely focused by Hammer Time. And they're moving in for the kill.
Valera Desolator doesn't actually, I think, have the right gun. He's got like a baby gun for this tank, which may actually be working against him. Yes, that's why he's hitting for 98.
Ram damage against Master Putin almost kills him, but Nits and Dry Nits finally get the kill. Valera Desolator, last tank alive at the forefront, and Tomo is dead from a shot from Son of Hail. Godzilla mode, last one alive.
And he's hiding, waiting to
And he
get numerous
gets
kills in a row.
Waits for photo finish. Gets it.
Backs behind the rock.
Overlord Prime gets from behind. Around the donut.
Miss. Dryness misses.
Now he backs up. Godzilla mode falls. Double tap. And Hammer Time puts another point on the board on Cliff.
All right. Well, we can see why that didn't work. Great DPM, but the T-69s just decide to roll forward, and they have so much burst that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common is a British tank?
Yeah. It's actually a really fun British tank. I like to pub with it. I just can't bring it in 742 because, well, for the most part, it
does it perform compared to other tanks that you can take its place.
Yeah.
That's and a lot of people are like, hey, why don't they bring these tanks to the 7x42? Why don't we see them as often? Well, because there's a better choice.
Yeah.
And better choice overall. I mean, armor, damage, reload time, DPM.
Yeah. The meta.
The meta, I was going to say, any positioning sometimes too. The profile of the tanks. Too big, so you're a bigger target.
Yeah, the armor's just not there at all. I mean, with most every Tier 8, you've got some kind of armor, which is great. T-32, the hull-down armor. Some of the British Tier 8s have decent hull-down armor. Tier 7s generally are just not strong enough as far as armor goes against the gold shells of Tier 8s. And wouldn't you rather put someone who's absurdly skilled in a Tier 8 and then take some other absurdly skilled guy and be like, okay, make this T1 work. And that be the way it goes? Min-max it like that? Instead of trying to balance it out and making everyone just a little bit weaker instead of somebody just absurdly strong.
Yeah, but looking at what G-Forcer and Brittle Empires is trying to accomplish with their team is that they want to have some overlap with some of the players. Now, the overlap, I believe, being more the Tier 8s rather than the T1 versus Tier 8. But the overlap's going to be important when you have a full roster of 10 and you need to replace someone. And you don't feel, oh my gosh, we're so detrimentally hindered because we had to lose our star player in the IS-3. It's like, you know what? You played IS-3 very well. You played AMX 5100 very well, and you can switch out with someone that we usually have in an IS-3, vice versa. And I feel it's very, very important based on scheduling, based on the individual schedule these players have.
Well, aside from maybe the main caller for a team, I always feel like World of Tanks is such a team game that even though you may have a superstar or two on your team, you can always fill them in, and better teamwork will overcome.
Yeah. Synergy will overcome a lot of the individual skill, which we saw with Nerve. Individual skill, very well. Synergy, they had some trouble. Battle number 4 on steps is almost ready. What do we have for tanks?
For tanks, I'm looking at all 1390s. That's easy. All 1390s. One side, 1390s. Other side, 1390s. Oh, yeah, and T1s.
And T1s. And
I
T1s.
always forget.
Well, they're staple. They're always there. They're always there.
Move out.
Hammer time is up. 2-1. Battle number 4.
All right, east side movement for #RU in the red. Will it be the same for their opponent?
NYPD rams into the rock from long range. Nothing spotted yet. The Flying V formation at first coming from Hammer Time.
It's like a reverse V, isn't it?
Reverse V?
Reverse. Instead of like the wedge, right?
Oh.
It's like whoosh, inverted.
Maybe it's a W now.
It's kind of looking S-shaped.
Now it's an S. Now it's a snake. Now it's an A. Now it's a lowercase a.
Or like looking very close to a hurricane. The hurricane symbol you see on the Weather Channel. It's always like that weird thing. You know what I'm talking about?
The squiggly line?
Yeah, the little squiggly line thing.
Oh.
For a hurricane.
Oh, I thought a hurricane was the symbol of a hurricane. Okay. Oh, yes.
I should probably describe it, but I've gone and drawn it with a Sharpie for clutch because I don't know how to describe that symbol. It's like a squiggly, but it's fat in
with
the
an
middle.
eye in the center. Makes sense. All right, minute and 43 seconds. Son of Hail firing into the breeze. See where the shells fly to?
Oh, Son of Hail, he's spotted.
By who? Oh, the
Valera?
2 tanks. Oh, the 2 tanks.
It
in
must
the
be
east.
Valera.
I see. He doesn't spot anyone.
know.
He spots no man.
Because T1s don't see that far.
Well, he knows he's spotted, though. 6 cents unlocked.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes. They're all on their official accounts now. They've got their perfect proof skills.
Good.
Mountains of gold. Whatever they could possibly want, so they have a perfect line. Perfectly even playing field for everyone. Unless, of course, you forget to fit out a tank, and then you have no ammo.
Oh, Kazo spotted
That's
it, and look at this approach coming out of Hammer Time. Moving is one. 2 tanks down the center no man's road, and 3 of them to the left. Angry Granny takes out Son of Hail. First tank to fall is tier 1.
Kazo is a ninja, except then he goes uphill and he gets shot. Never mind.
Ah, man, big explosion. That has to be an ammo rack.
It was. It actually did some really cool flips.
Drynitz and Zazie now can push up and cover the flag capture point. This is similar to what we saw at a Fnatic, except they all went up the road.
Yeah, but theme and variations, you know? It's a good way to execute.
Variations are good. 1 tank is spotted. Valera, the Desolator, takes a shot against Drynitz for 254 damage.
Oh, Drynitz is going to... Yes, he does. It's dead. Never mind. Poor T1.
So they go for the flag cap or they go for the surround. 2 tanks approaching from the north.
Screen it. You gotta screen it in order to cap it.
Shot fire from Valera. Goes right over NYPD. And they're not going to push up against 2 tanks that are heavily fortified, very well fortified, and hold down positions on the east. But no, they're going to go for it.
Oh, look at this move that #RU is
they're going to fall back.
Oh, never mind. Too late. It's discovered. As the push comes first from Hammer Time, looks like a weird contra flank coming from #RU. They're actually going to come over the hill onto the members of onto Hammer Time, sorry. Get a kill onto Drynitz.
Hammer Time went for the isolation surround on Game is Rigged, and now they can use Game is Rigged as cover. It's what NYPD's doing right now is 1390. With the traded fire back and forth, looks like it's going in favor for Hammer Time at the moment, but it could change up based on reloads.
And it all depends. There were 2 simultaneous kills on the members of #RU. It just shows that Hammer Time is so coordinated, able to not waste shells onto tanks and instead split their fire and guarantee hits, getting 2 kills at the same time.
It's 3 tier 8s, 1 tier 1 versus Valera and Angry Granny.
Yep.
2 tier 8s, 25 tier points versus 16. #RU's in some trouble. NYPD may be fully reloaded.
I believe they can probably do it. It just takes a lot more work, especially if oh, never mind. Hammer Time's back. This might not go so well.
NYPD approaching from the east. Getting close. And as he gets over the railroad tracks, the 2 tanks are already spotted. It's going to be 2 easy shots for him. There's 1. Nice hit on Angry Granny. Waiting for the 1 second and gets it. Valera Desolator takes down Zazie at the same time, but Valera could fall to NYPD. Long range, but he gets behind his friend for cover.
He's not making connection. Bounce off the turret.
And nice shot back to NYPD, but Neander is going to have to push up. He's the one that has all of the shots ready, and Valera falls from a distance. And that's it. Hammer Time's able to take the series 3-1. A lot of fun seeing that series happening again. We're not going to consider this the revenge match from #RU versus